Hey everyone, my name is Mars, like the planet, and this is Housewarmin. I started these locks September 1st of 2023, so I am just over 1 year locked. Today I'm going to be doing my retwist. My last retwist was in October, so about 6 weeks ago. My hair is freshly washed, so I am ready to go. I have maintained my locks since I started them. I started my locks myself, and I understand that taking care of your own locks at home can be very intimidating, but I'm here to show you that it's really simple. It's really easy once you get the hang of it, once you start to practice. Honestly, I find that it saves me a ton of money from having to go to a loctician. Obviously, no shade to the salons out there, but it is very expensive to have to go out and maintain your locks. So that is why I maintain mine at home. So the first thing I'm going to do after, like I said, my hair is washed, is I'm going to use a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. You can use whatever oil you choose, but I do recommend after washing to go ahead and moisturize your locks. Then when I start retwisting, I'm going to be using the Shine and Jam Extra Hold Gel. I've tried a ton of products when retwisting my locks, and honestly, if you just find a gel to use, I think they work all the same. I really haven't found anything that was like crazy or led to a ton of buildup. If you're washing your hair consistently, I don't really think there's an issue with buildup at all. I have heard that beeswax is just not good for your hair, but I have had someone use it in my hair before when I got braids one time, and I didn't see anything wrong with it. But I'm just trying to say, the people are saying do not put, 100% beeswax in your hair. So today I'm just using Shine and Jam. Then to clip my locks, I'm going to be using this Salon Care clips. These are just the regular lock clips that a lot of people use. But I'm going to go ahead and show you an example first of what I'm going to be doing, and then we're going to go ahead and get into it. So as you can see, this is my hair, obviously, and I'm just going to show you on this lock right here what I'm going to be doing. So I am not really picky when it comes to my locks, when it comes to making sure all the parts are super straight, because my parts are not straight at all. So I'm just not into taking a comb and making sure all of my parts are perfectly straight. But if you want to do this, now would be the time. So you can take a comb and kind of even out these parts, but my parts are pretty much good. So this is one lock right here. So after I would have moisturized my hair with the extra virgin olive oil, I'm then going to go in with a little bit of Shine and Jam, and you really don't need a lot. I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger. It's really not a lot. And then I'm going to go ahead and smooth this over the base of the lock. I'm not really sure what this method is called. I think it's called palm rolling, but sometimes I just kind of do whatever. So we have a lot of extra hair up here. So any loose hairs, I'm just going to go ahead and take them and wrap them around the lock, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and just make sure, like I said, that I have all the correct hairs. Everything is super smooth. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start twisting it in between my fingers. And you can see how nice that looks. And then I'm going to go ahead and palm roll. That means I'm just going to be taking the lock in between both of my palms and rolling them in opposite directions. And this is just going to make sure that all of the hair is getting incorporated into the lock. You want to make sure that your lock is not super, super tight. But once again, I'm just going in these opposite directions with my palms. After that, I'm going to go ahead and take a clip. And this is a little tricky. I really didn't get the hang of this for a few months, but you're going to open up the clip and go underneath the lock like that, and then clip it. And that is one lock down. So like I said, the clipping is a little hard because you need to go underneath your lock. You're not just like clipping it and then it's done. It may not hold. I really like to go underneath the lock to make sure it's being held. And there you go. So I'm just going to repeat that 74 more times over my head. I'm going to go ahead and retwist. It usually takes me about an hour just because I know my hair. I've gotten a hang of it at this point. And once again, I'm not super picky. This process can take a few hours if you are making sure that every single part is perfectly straight. But at this point in my lock journey, I'm really not hung up on super clean, super straight like parts. I'm just making sure that all of the loose hair is just really incorporated into my locks. So let's go ahead and get into it. So it has been a few hours and I'm just taking the clips out of my hair. Unfortunately, with a retwist, they just do not last very long in this state. It really is recommended to get a style put in when you get your locks retwisted, and that will help your retwist last a little bit longer and look a little bit fresher. That honestly is the main reason people like to go to locticians, because they know how to do really cool and really nice styles. But even if you can cover your hair at night with a bandana, or put your hair in a ponytail, or try to pull it back into a half up, half down, even just doing that will extend the life of your retwist. But yeah, so I'm just going through, taking out all of the clips. Obviously you want to make sure that you get all of them, and I am done. You crazy mother.